Someone famously said, everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live all its life believing it's stupid. Hi everyone, today I would like to talk to you about choosing the right career and what are the factors you must consider before you choose the career. This video is exclusively for students who are uncertain about their dream career, and of course those students after 10th board exam is unsure which stream to choose from. Career choice is an important decision for all of us, and if we choose it correctly, we'll be happy. If not, we will be complaining every day when we go to work. So before we get to choose the career, we must be qualified with necessary knowledge and skills. So we must ensure that we take the right stream of study after 10th board exam. Because our career is almost decided when we choose the stream of study, unless somebody makes a drastic change and make a U-turn and get back and do another course. So it's very, very important that we choose the right career. And when it comes to choosing a career, we should be qualified and we should have the right attitude. There is a saying, your knowledge and skills might get you a job, but it's your attitude which will keep you on the job. So your attitude towards work, colleagues, clients, customers and management matters, because it's a competitive world out there. There are people waiting for the same job you are doing and they are better qualified than you. So if your attitude is not right, you will be out of job soon. 10th board exam is a life-defining moment for most of us, because we get to choose a particular stream of study after our 10th board examination. And this stream determines which careers are open for us. So at the age of 15 or 16, many students find it hard to decide what they want to do. And they're confused, and they usually seek help from their parents, teachers and friends. Usually I say they follow either trends or their friends. So this is where an expert help is required. Every student must seek professional help from a qualified, certified career counselor in choosing their stream of study or career. Because a career counselor will take you through personality tests, career aptitude tests, and get to know your interests, based on which he will be able to give you expert advice and recommend you suitable stream of study and careers. Without this expertise, what will happen if we follow the trends and our friends? We will end up in a course we don't like, because we don't know who we are, we don't know our personality, we don't know our career aptitude, which career suits us the best. So I urge all of you students, seek professional help before you choose the stream of study or the career. Of course, for those students who are sure what you want to do with your life, go ahead. You're on the right track. If you are very definite about the career you want to choose, the university you want to study, the course you want to apply for, go for it. My point here is for those students who are uncertain, and most of them belong to this category. Most often we hear the question, who do you want to be when you grow up? And when do people ask us this question? When we are 5. And at that age, we could do anything. We must have told them, I want to be a collector, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be an engineer, doctor, a pilot, a fireman, and many more. Everything seems possible then. But as we pass through our teenage and adolescent years, our dreams get sidelined. Many things seems to be impossible for us now. So students, it's very, very important to know who do you want to be when you grow up. So you may be too young to know it, but when you do some soul searching, when you ask a series of questions to yourself, when you observe the outside world, you might get some idea. An expert can help you in this situation. Your teachers and parents may not have the necessary qualifications to test your personality, your career aptitude, and your interests. So their advice may not be the perfect advice for you. There are many personality tests and career choices tests available now. But I suggest and recommend John Holland's theory of career choice, which is very accurate and effective in choosing the right career. According to John Holland, there are 6 types of career choices, or people are divided into 6 categories based on their career aptitude. We call it RISEC. RIASEC. R stands for realistic. I stands for investigative. A stands for artistic. S stands for social. E enterprising, and C conventional. John Holland says everybody belongs to one of these categories. And some of us will have one of the type very dominant in us. 1 or 2 maybe. So if you get to choose a career in that category, we will be happy doing our job because we won't feel like working anymore. We'll be so passionate doing that, we will not get tired of it. We will be happy throughout our professional life. So I recommend and suggest that you take this test or reach out to a career counselor who conducts RISEC assessment for you. In most cases, when it comes to making a decision on career or choosing a stream of study, students mostly, as I said before, follow friends or trends. Or they might follow the advice from their parents or teachers who are not qualified enough to guide you on this. Or we might follow social media, the current trend. What is the most sought after career right now? And now I realize that majority of the students wants to study overseas, get a job there and settle down there. So they don't have a particular dream in their life. They just want to move over or migrate to overseas and take any course they get and get a job in that. So which is when it is time for choosing the right stream of study or career, most of us are confused. We don't know which one is the better choice for us. So this is where most students follow trends or friends. What is the most sought after career in the market? And some of us seek help from our parents and teachers who are neither qualified nor have the knowledge to guide you on that. And some of us go to career gurus who have no qualification. They are not certified so-called career counselor, and their guidance may not be the right one. And some of us see the newspaper, the media, and see what is the most sought after career, and we take a course. We don't look at our personality type. What kind of person am I? Do I really love to do that job for the rest of my life? So you need to ask yourself a series of questions, and I will touch on that now. Now let me share with you some of the important factors you must consider before choosing your stream of study after your 10th board exam or after your graduation when you enter into a job. Number one is your personality. What kind of person are you? Are you determined, cautious, outgoing? Are you an extrovert, introvert? How about your strengths and weaknesses? So you got to ask yourself, because you know yourself better than anybody else. Ask yourself, what kind of person am I? The number two thing you must consider is your values and motivation. Now students, remember, our value system is different. Some of us value money. Some of us value family. Some of us value the society we live in, and we give priority based on that. So when you give priority to money, I'm not saying money is not good. Money is good and it's important. But if you make a decision based on money alone, you will be ready to move anyway wherever you get money, and you are ready to take any job which gives you more money. So you need to consider your value system and your motivation. What does motivate me every day to go to work? Then you must consider your skills and talents. Are you skillful enough to take up that job? Is it possible to acquire those skills required for that particular job? If you're not equipped with the necessary qualification, is there possibility go to university, acquire that skills and knowledge? And how about your talents? Some of you are talented singers, dancers. Some of you are painters. Some of you have speaking skills, communication skills. And some of you get it from your birth, And ask yourself, what are my skills and talents? Can I do something which can actually use my skills and talents? You will be much more happier in that. And now consider your interests and hobbies. What does excite you? What you don't mind doing day after day after day, sometimes without pay? Your hobbies, like say for example, your hobby is reading. You don't mind sitting in a room and read books. Many books don't even have food. I know many students who are very interested in reading. They have this habit of reading. They just read books without having food because that excites them. So does this job excite you? Does this course excite you? Ask yourself. Now you must ask yourself the location you want to work. Do you want to stay in your hometown? Do you want to move to somewhere else, to metro cities or overseas? Some students I know of, they do not want to leave India. Some students immediately after 10th board want to move overseas and study. So ask yourself, where do I want to work? Do I want to work in my hometown, in another state, or do I want to migrate? Then your qualification. See, after the 10th board, when you choose a stream, you must know exactly what job you want to do. because choosing certain streams may not get you the right job. So qualify yourself, equip yourself with necessary academic qualifications so that you are ready for the job. Then your major ambitions, dreams about your career. What do you expect from this career? For me, I feel that wherever you go, whatever you do, you must consider three important things: your happiness, satisfaction, and fulfillment. How happy will I be doing my job? Will I be satisfied at the end of the day when I get back home after work? Have I enjoyed the day? Or do you feel a sense of fulfillment having made a difference for someone, a difference in the society? Am I growing every day when I go to work? So ask these kind of questions. So let me just list the major factors you must consider before you choose your career or the area of study or stream of study. Number one is your personality type. Number two, your values and motivation. Number three is your skills and talents. Number four, your interests and hobbies. Number five, your location. Number six, your qualification. And number seven, your career aspirations and dreams. So think about these criteria before you choosing your area of study or career. Say for example, you want to join the armed forces. There is a desire in you to join the armed forces. So ask yourself, are you physically fit? Number one. Am I mentally strong enough to serve the armed forces? Am I medically fit? Do I have the academic qualification? Am I a risk taker? Because in the armed forces you need to take risks. So am I a risk taker? Am I ready to stay away from my hometown for a long time? You must know that you can't come home maybe 1 year. So you must consider this before joining. Do I have the leadership qualities to lead a team, lead a platoon? Am I a team player? Do I work well with the group? Am I able to, or will I be able to survive in uncomfortable living conditions? You have to ask this series of questions because I know students after their 12th examination, board examination, they come to me, sir, I want to join the armed forces. When you choose commerce stream, the career choices into the armed forces comes less and lesser. Hardly few can get into a job with a degree in commerce. On the other hand, if you take science, maths with science, there is a lot of opportunities for you. So before moving into your 11th standard, you must know exactly where you want to go. If you know the destination, it is easy to get there. If you're unsure, you will be moving here and there, and without certainty, you will not be able to reach your destination. So students, I urge all of you, as you move on to high schools, as you get into your 10th, seek some professional help. Gather as much knowledge as possible about the career you want to. And remember, ask yourself this question. 10 years down the road or 5 years down the road, when I complete my education, when I get into a job, how do I want to be known in the world? What kind of title do I want in front of my name or after my name? How do I want people to address me? It's a very important question. So when you ask this series of questions, you will be able to narrow down to certain careers. Often when I conduct programs, career guidance classes for students, I ask them, how many of you really want to do the job your parents are currently doing now? And you know what? Many of them say they do not want it. Maybe less than 10% students, they say we want to go into the same profession as our parents. But majority don't, because they don't like it. So students, if you make right career decisions, you will be happy the rest of your life. If not, you will be dragging yourself every day to work. You will be very unhappy with your work, and that shouldn't happen with you. So choose the right career. Let me highlight the important thing. Career choice is an important decision. If you do it right, you will be happy, satisfied, and fulfilled. All the best to you. Choose the right stream of study and choose the right career. Make your parents proud, your society proud, your country proud, and you will really enjoy that sense of fulfillment. Thank you.